back to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating yet another Halloween makeup look. So in today's video I'm creating this really creepy, trippy makeup illusion kind of thing. I created a few of these last year and you guys really enjoyed them, so I thought I would come back at you guys with another one. This year I went for a slightly different approach, so I went for like a vertical but diagonal approach, so all of the eyes are kind of meeting inwards, which somehow it kind of makes it even creepier. Also, I found a party trick that you can do if you do this makeup look. Watch. It looks like my eyes and my lips are moving. Don't ask. If you guys enjoyed this look, make sure you smash that huge thumbs up just down below, and also subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love to have you here. Come and join the dinosaur family. But that is enough rambling. Without further ado, let's get on into the tutorial. Okay, so to start off this makeup, I'm taking a brown eyeliner and I'm starting to outline the shape of my eyes. So I'm just looking down into a mirror and I'm trying to trace the same kind of shape that my eyes have. Really take your time with this and really work on the shape of your own eye. Obviously everyone's eye shape is going to be different, so really just try and copy your own. Then also drawing on the upper lid and the brow to really copy that same area of my eye. Once you have the initial set of eyes done, it's going to get so much easier from here, because what you have to do now is just copy that exact same shape underneath but smaller. You're also going to have to take that eye a little bit onto your nostrils depending on your face shape, but that's what I had to do and it works fine for me. Lastly, I'm going to draw on the eyes a little bit larger than my natural eyes on my forehead, and I'm going to create these slightly wider as well. I'm then moving on to drawing the brows. So for this, you just want to copy the shape of your brow and basically fill it in very lightly. The next step is a bit of shading, so we're going to introduce some depth into these eyes by just applying some brown eyeshadow onto the top and bottom of the lid. This is going to give the eyes that more three-dimensional look, and it's also going to replicate the same eye makeup that I have on my real eyes. Once you are finished going around the eyes, you also want to create this curved kind of brow. It's going to create a fake eyebrow effect. Because if you look at my real brow, there's that curved sense of shadow where you can see that my kind of eyebrow is protruding from the rest of my face. So we just want to create that with a bit of brown eyeshadow here. I'm then going into the set of eyes on my forehead, and I'm just creating that nose bridge effect with that same shadow. Once you're finished with the shadows, I'm going to go back in with the brown eyeliner, and I'm just going to create a few lines underneath the eye to create that sense of fold. We all have that slight little crease and line underneath our eyes, so you just want to replicate that as well. The next step is to fill the eyes with some white. So I'm just taking the NYX Jumbo pencil and I'm just filling it in very lightly on each of the eyes, and then using a angled detailer brush, I'm just going to blend this all into the eye to make sure that it's all one even color. Now moving back to the brows, I'm taking a black eyeliner and I'm just creating little strokes to imitate the notion of my real hair. So for this, I'm just creating upward strokes, and as I get to the arch, I'm just going to start basically angling them outwards as the natural hairs of my brows do. Because the black is a little bit harsh and it doesn't really look like my real eyebrows, I'm going to go in with another brow product over the top to kind of diffuse that black and really blend it all together. So now we're going to actually focus on the outline of the eyes, and for this you just want to take a felt tip liner, something very thin and easy to control. I've got a bit of eyeliner on my real eyes going on all around, so I'm just going to recreate that on my fake eyes. Once you are finished, you can also go into the actual lids and make the crease even more prominent by adding some black. I'm then returning back to that brow powder that we used on our fake brows, and I'm just going to outline every single one of the eyes further to create even more depth around the fake eyes. I'm then going in with a big blending brush and some brown matte shadow, and I'm just going over all of the eyes, really creating that brow shape that you can see on my actual real eyes. The next thing to do is take a grey eyeshadow on a very small detailer brush and just pop in some shading onto the eyes. Obviously, human eyes are not pure white because we have our lashes and our eyebrows kind of shading the eye. So you want to recreate that shadow just below the lash line. I'm then going in with a blue eyeliner pencil and I'm just creating the iris of the eye. So I'm just creating a big round circle, trying to imitate the size of my own irises. Once you have done that, you then want to go in with a slightly darker color of your eye. Obviously, my eyes are blue, so I'm just going in with a darker blue and just shading the very top of the eyeball, just as I did for the actual whites of the eye as well. Once you've done that, you want to take your black eyeliner and just go around the iris to really give it that definition. Because as you can see, my real eyes also have that darkness around the edges of the iris. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking a concealer a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone, and I'm just using that as a slight bit of highlight into the inner corners of my eyes and also the brow bones. This is really going to bring those places forward and make them look even more three-dimensional. Once you've done that, you want to return back to the black eyeliner and create the lashes on your eyes. So you want to make them quite sporadic and not too perfect, because obviously your real lashes don't have the exact same distance between each other, so you just want to make them quite random. Once you've done that, you want to take the eyeliner and create the actual pupil inside your eye. You want to try and make them the same size as your real ones. I'm then taking a white eyeliner and I'm just creating the highlight of my eye. So again, I'm just using a mirror to see where the highlight is hitting my natural eyes, and I'm recreating that same thing. I'm also patting some of the liner in to make it a little bit more blended and not so harsh. The last thing to do for the eyes is add the actual inner corner, which is like this light pinky kind of color. So I'm just doing that to every single eye. Now the next thing you want to do is draw your fake nose on the bridge of your nose, just between your two eyes. This is going to make it look as if the two pairs of eyes on your forehead actually have a nose as well. So what I'm doing is I'm just observing my real nose and I'm just trying to create that same shape but between my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, this part is quite difficult because it's such an awkward place to be drawing on a nose. But what you have to do is just take your time and be patient and you will get there. To make the nose look more defined and realistic, I'm taking some black eyeliner and I'm just going in and around the nostrils to really give it more shape. And then I'm also taking that light colored concealer and I'm just putting that on the tip of my fake nose to make it look like that part is a lot more forward than the rest. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a regular bronzer and I'm just contouring my cheeks quite heavily to really add and accentuate that diagonal shape that we've created with the eyes. And the last step to do is draw the lip on your chin. This step really makes this whole look even more confusing. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking a lip liner and I'm outlining the very shape of my lips and filling that in as well. I'm then taking a lip product that's the color of my lip and I'm just going over all of that and just really shading that in with a darker pencil. Next, I'm taking the brown brow pencil and I'm just going in the very center of my lip and also the upper lip to really shade that, because as you can see, my upper lip has that natural shade to it. I'm then setting all of that in place with some translucent powder, and to finish it off, I'm then adding some highlight with a white eyeliner and I'm just creating that on the top lip as well, just so that they both look the same. And lastly, to finish off the lip, I'm just creating some fake corners of the lips with some brown eyeshadow. So this is the finished look. I think it looks so creepy, especially these little eyes here. They kind of make me think of spider eyes. Let me know down below what you guys thought of this look, and if you're going to recreate it, make sure you tag me on Instagram at Roxxsaurus. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you guys haven't already, because I would love to have you here. But that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!